So I have the clear, create, communicate model, 3-step process. And why I start first off with a healing session, doing EFT tapping, Reiki energy, and some sound healing vocal toning is to help empower that person to clear any blocks that they have in going forward with the goal, whether that be around money, around creating a new life, around manifesting, or creating a business, reaching towards a goal. We all have blocks in our lives that prevent us from doing that, whether it's ones that we can control or ones that we can't. And most of the ones that block us are the ones that we can control. So I would see a lot of my friends, including myself, struggling with gaining enough money to do our passions or our dream projects. And we really just had to kind of step back through a process of EFT and clearing and the emotional freedom technique. I did a lot of that, a lot of different money programming clearings, and it helped energetically feel good, but realistically, I didn't totally feel like I could always create the abundance that I wanted because there are some outside factors that I felt like I couldn't change. Paying rent. I didn't feel like I could change that unless, I lived with my parents, which I tried. And the whole time I was there, I didn't really focus on any of my projects because it's more about focusing on getting money to get out of there. Now I'm in a much better situation where that actually was able to be manifested along with many, many other things that kind of jumped me off into a new catapult in my life. But case being is that through EFT and the energy processes of clearing those blocks, it's so important to do the EFT and to do the clearing first. But more importantly is the action steps afterwards. And that's where I come in. Instead of just doing an EFT session with somebody and letting them go or giving them an audio to help them remove their money blocks, I really want to work fully, completely, and committed with one person one-on-one so that they actually really do overcome that. Not where you just give them the tools and turn them loose, but we actually will work together in helping them reach their goal. Because sometimes you need an action step buddy, a partner, somebody to help you along the way, or a coach to check in. Otherwise, you may not do it. I mean, how many people have gone to inspirational talks and seminars and leadership trainings, but then not really done anything with it afterwards? They feel empowered, but they don't really take action steps. So that's the second part of my process that really comes in with the create, is like I help you get really clear first on what your blocks are and how to remove them so you feel energetically better in the right space. And then we get clear on what it is that you're really offering, what it is that you are creating, and then help you a little bit to create that and guide you with the right formulas and formats and processes to really understand and be able to offer your creation, to be able to offer your creative ability in the most effective way. And then the third step is to come up with the verbiage to communicate that through your copy, through marketing and media, mostly through video, on how to create an amazing video platform for an Indiegogo campaign, for a crowdfunding campaign, for your website for people to opt in, or just for your offer for your product or your service. So it's just really taking them through all the 3 steps, because for me, that's what I needed. And for me, what I do, how do I help myself, is that I help others. I tend to find that I work so much better on my projects once I've helped somebody else to do exactly what I know I need to do, but I help them first, and then that helps me to know that I can do it too. But like all those trainings and stuff, I just have never seen something as clear as day as this. It's getting clear on your energy, removing those blocks, getting clear on what it is and why you're doing your creation and your creative ability, and then communicating that with the world. It's so clear and easy. It's 1, 2, 3, CCC, 3 C's, clear, create, communicate. That's the action steps, and I help guide people along the way through that. But yeah, I guess the main message was that I don't just do an EFT session with somebody. I don't just do Reiki session. I don't just do a sound healing session. I don't just help be an energy healer to that person. I help empower them to go through these 3 steps to get clear, create, and communicate who it is that they are to the world, what it is that they're offering so that they can be financially stable, be healthy, be super happy in everything that they make and why they're here on earth and what they're here to do and create. And I help facilitate that into the best way possible for them. So I heal, I coach, and I help facilitate who it is, what they're offering, and their message to the world. For my clients, yay! Okay, so I don't just heal. I actually take them through a 3-step process as a motivational buddy, a motivational coach, someone that actually helps them with their action steps. So I don't just heal, I help people act. That's what it is. So healing's great and it's really worth it. But if you just stop there, that's only half the battle. You got to go and do some action steps in this physical world, in this 3D world. And that's where I've seen a lot of the healers and energy practitioners and that community suffer, is that they don't really know how to implement who it is that they are in a way that they can make money in this world. Really, how they can play this game of the Matrix. They just want to check out or create a whole new thing, but I think it's great to integrate. And then with the business world as well, they don't have the healing aspect online either. So I'm really bridging those 2 worlds through my 3-step action plan of coaching people one-on-one to clear, create, and communicate. Like I said before, I don't think that there's ever really been a program like this that fully integrates these 2 different worlds. And that's what I'm here to do.